Hi, this is Phil from PDQ Merchant Enterprises and the ATM Mastermind Group page, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the top 5 unexpected questions or things that happen in the ATM business. Always remember, we have an ATM A to Z course that teaches you from A to Z how to be successful in the ATM business. We also have an ATM Mastermind Group page for like-minded individuals just like yourself who want to learn a little bit more about the ATM business and be in a community of other ATM business owners. And the community is free. We also have the ATM A to Z book. I took over 20 years of experience and put it all in this little book. This could help you out in your ATM journey and teach you how to get into the ATM business. Always remember, here at PDQ Merchant Enterprises and the ATM Mastermind Group page, we buy your freedom back one transaction at a time. Alright, so without further ado, the top 5 unexpected questions that happen when you're in the ATM business, or situations that happen when you're in the ATM business. Alright, point number 1. Here's what happens. You go into a store, you talk about cutting a deal, you get the deal cut, you're going to sign the paperwork, and now you have a challenge, because what happens is, or you might have a challenge, but I'm going to give you the insight, is they have a corporation. Let's say the corporation is 123 Corporation. You fill out your W-9, 123 Corporation. Now you go to sign the location agreement, and they give you the DBA. Maybe it's Sam's Convenience Store. So how do you handle that? Then you go to get the check, and the check is, John Smith. So how do you handle this? What do you do? And so what I'll do, I'm going to give you the explanation. On W-9, that's going to be the corporation. So what we like to do is we like to put the corporation on the ATM agreement. All right, and then on the bottom of the ATM agreement, or on the back page, the last page, we also put the DBA. So now you have the corporation name, you have the DBA. I also get an email and a phone number just in case they decide to move. We can always send them their statement every month. But then the next challenge is, well, now I got a different check that's different than the corporation. To me, you know what? I got their social security number, I got their tax ID number, and what I do is I send that information at the end of the year when we do the 1099s, we send it to the corporation. So this always helps out at the end of the year when you are going to give a 1099. You always give it to the corporation. You don't really worry about the DBA. Always give the 1099 in the corporation name. And I never really worry about the check that they give me to deposit into their account. It's just, it doesn't matter, because I got the tracking number and I got the corporation number, and I can show the government, hey, we gave it to this corporation. What account they put it in is not my concern. It's their concern on how they do their accounting. So don't let that throw you. Don't worry about that. Just make sure you have the corporation name on that location agreement, and also put the DBA, just to make sure that you got all your bases covered in your location agreement. Point number 2, installation. When you're going, after you sign the location agreement, you should always decide and check out what kind of floor it is. Is it a cement floor? Is it a wood floor? How am I going to do the installation? A lot of times, and it's happened many times to us, is what they do is they have a cement floor, and they might put about 2 inches of a subfloor on top. Now what happens is you drill down, because you think it's wood, you drill down and you hit something hard. You hit the cement. So just keep in mind that could happen. You've got to set yourself up for those situations when you do an installation. The other issue is communication. All right? What we like to do is, if we're using the store's internet, we always test that with the laptop. We go in and test the signal, because they might say, hey, you can use, there's an internet plug right there, and you think, okay, great. You go to install, and guess what? The plug's dead, the jack's dead, and now you have a situation. Now you got to figure out, well, how do I run the wire? Where do I do it? Where's the router? Where's the modem? Where's the switch? How do I get from this ATM to over there? So you got to always, after you got the location agreement signed, check it with your laptop. Make sure you have an internet jack on your laptop, and you could check to see, is that internet good at that particular spot where the store owner says, yes, we have live internet. Now, what we also do is we always carry a backup, a wireless device, just in case we're going to use the store's internet, and when we go to plug it in, it doesn't work. We already did our testing, but maybe in the time between when we tested it and we drop off the ATM, something happens. But now we're professionals. We always keep a spare wireless to put into the ATM just on that particular situation in case our ATM or in case our internet doesn't work. When we go to install, we look like professionals. We say, hey, your internet doesn't work. We have a temporary fix with the wireless device, but we need to get that fixed. And the guy might say, oh yeah, I switched companies, or I switched this, I switched that. So you want to direct them, say, please get the internet, call your internet provider, get the internet, make sure it's live at the jack, because we are using ours and I only can use it for a little while at a time. Make up a story if you want, because you negotiated to use their internet. If you use a wireless, additional cost, and you want to minimize your costs. So you got to push it back on them, but I hope that tip helps. Point number 3, I always try to bring somebody. When we do an install, we try to bring 2 people. You can do most installs by yourself. One of the challenges you got is that when you go to take the ATM out of the truck and then you go to open a door, that door is going to swing back and basically hit the ATM. A lot of guys I've seen this happen before. They have a glass door, they open the door, and what happens is they push it through, they pull the ATM, and what happens, the wind goes in, it hits the steel ATM and shatters the glass. Now you got a $200 to $400 door you got to replace. They got to get wood. It's going to be a nightmare. So we always bring a second guy for that situation, or second person. If you have to do it by yourself, please ask the store owner to hold the door, or somebody to hold the door, maybe a patron that came there. Please hold the door while I bring this ATM in. Again, you can install the ATMs by yourself, but it's always nice to have that second person on the job when you go to install. So if you can, please bring that second person. It'll go a long way and it'll stop you from breaking the door, because it's happened a lot. I've seen it happen. It happened to us one time. It was a nightmare. One other thing that we like to do is we like to create a pre-checklist of things that we need to know. What type of floor it is, internet connection, things of that nature. You come up with your own checklist after things that you ran into, but you'll start to say, all right, I needed this, I need that, I need different drill bits. You might need a tile bit because maybe the floor is tile. You need a special drill bit for that. You need a hammer drill. You'll need a cement drill bit. You'll need different sleeves. You'll need different things. You're going to come up with your own checklist, but it'll help you, guide you through the installs, and then you can remember everything as you do more of the ATMs and you get better at it. Create your own checklist so that way you don't remember, or that way you do remember everything that you could have missed on the last install. Point number 4. So you talk to the store owner. You ask them, are you the store owner? The person behind the counter says, yes, I'm the store owner. You're dealing with everything. You negotiate the deal, and now you're ready. All right, so you set up a time, you get your location agreement, you're going in to sign the paperwork, and the store owner, they said they were the store owner, now says, well, really, I'm not the store owner. I'm the nephew, I'm the son, I'm the daughter, my dad, my uncle, he's really the store owner. So now, okay, well, now you got to start, what you will have to do is you're going to have to start your whole sales process all over again. They might let their uncle, their father, or whoever know that they want to put an ATM in, but now when you go to sign the actual paperwork, you might get some pushback. So always remember that if you're not, you can ask the question, you're going to keep asking the question, yes, I'm the owner, yes, I'm the owner. You can also check it up if they have some paperwork, usually on the wall, if they sell liquor, you can see who's actually the store owner, you can look it up online. But in the event that you're dealing with a laundromat or somebody that doesn't sell liquor, you can't look it up, it might become a challenge. So what you want to do is just remember, this could happen that you're not dealing with the owner until that person signs the agreement. And then you will have to maybe re-engage with that person, tell them how great your company is, tell them what you're able to do, and now you can get your ATM in and they'll sign the paperwork. Because sometimes that does happen, and now they want to renegotiate the deal, and you know what? That becomes a challenge. So it could happen to you. Point number 5. Now what happens in that situation is they want to renegotiate the deal. They start asking you different questions. You already cut the deal with, let's say, the nephew or the son or the daughter, and now they're like, well, I want to do this. And now your back's against the wall. So always remember, you have a trump card, a cheat card, a go-to card, and what you do is, even if you own the business 100% yourself, you say, you know what? I don't know, we had a deal doing this, now you're throwing some new things at me, I gotta check with my partner. You might not have a partner, but always say you do have a partner. because look, I got to go back, I got to check with my partner. That partner could be your wife, that partner could be your dog, that partner could be a tree outside. I don't really care if you have a partner, just tell them you do, because they'll understand, okay, I understand you got to check with your partner. This will give you time to rethink exactly what they said, and now you come back with a solution for what they said. And always remember, if they want X, we want Y. So they might say, well, I want more commission. Say, yep, okay, no problem. I can give you more commission, but I want a longer contract. Or, hey, I don't want to sign such a long contract. No problem. I don't want to give you this much commission. So always remember, when your back's against the wall, whoa, you know what? I got to check with my partner. That'll give you so much, a little bit excuse to go back, think it over, and then come up with a solution that now you can go back with confidence and say, you know what, to the store owner, we can do this, but I need that. Always remember to like and subscribe our YouTube channel and comment down below any questions, comments that you guys would like to see either in this video or any other videos, or just say, hey, thanks for helping. That really made a lot of sense. And you know what? Keep making those videos. You guys made this channel a great channel, and I implore you to keep making those comments and watch the channel. Thank you guys very much. Always remember, we have an ATM A to Z course that teaches you from A to Z how to be successful in the ATM business. And we also have the ATM community group page that's free to join for like-minded individuals just like yourself who want to learn a little bit more about the ATM business and be in a like-minded community of other ATM business owners. So without further ado, thank you guys very much for making the channel great.